because today I have traveled over 10,500 kilometers from Ada, Michigan to be here to introduce Atmosphere Sky. All right, we needed an approach to accelerating our design process. So my team back in Ada, we teamed with a partner, a third-party design firm called Lunar. Now, Lunar, they work with clients like HP and Apple. So they helped us develop this process to help us not just compete on our performance alone. They talked about other aspects are very important to the product as well. We wanted to create products that make you proud, that you love to own, and you're excited to sell to your friends and family. Now, this process I'm talking about today, we have an internal name for it. It's called Falcon. Now, falcon in the United States is a bird that has a huge, long wingspan. And what we wanted to do with our design process was bring that wingspan out and drive information from ABOs and your customers to understand what you want in a design. So Lunar told us if you can balance the ingenuity, the beauty, the charisma within a design of the product, you will have a product that your customers love. I'm going to go over 4 quick aspects of the performance of Atmosphere Sky. We continue to use more efficient filter media to keep the clean air breathing. Now, in order to clean more space, we've increased the airflow of this product. We even certified even more outside third-party testimonials on this product, so you could have more proof in our performance. And finally, we wanted to make products that you were proud of, that the user experience is better than what you've seen before. All right, we're going to start with really the heart of the unit, and that's our HEPA filter. So why do we use HEPA? The reason we use HEPA is because HEPA provides a safe and provides real performance on particulates. We continue to do research and development on other technologies like electrostatic dust collection or negative ion filtration. The results with those technologies, they're not effective at removing the particulates in the air. And these technologies, they might have a neat name like ionization, but they produce byproducts such as ozone, which is not healthy for inhalation and our immune system. There are many competitors out there, and they claim to be HEPA. So I'm going to tell you what HEPA really means. Now, according to the U.S. Department of Energy, you can be called a HEPA system if the filtration efficiency for removal is down to 0.3 micron sized particles, and you remove them at 99.97. And I stand here today talking about we can remove down to 0.0024 at 99.99 with our HEPA. And the result, that is 125 times better than the US EPA standard for HEPA. So we are better than HEPA. So having the ability to have a system that can go all the way down to 0.0024 microns is truly remarkable. I'm going to invite some helpers up on stage to show us how much media is actually in this frame that can really give us outstanding contaminant removal. So I'm going to ask them to take this material that we designed with the pleats and stretch it out. And yes, it measures almost 10 meters long. What we have here is a lot of capacity to capture those contaminants that can cause us harms, the ones we can't see. Thank you. There is a China standard and ranking for particulate media. The highest level is P4, and yes, we've obtained P4 ranking for this material. This is very important now. When we get to end of life, you have to replace the filter. You cannot reset anymore. Oh, also, within the technology of the filters, there is RFID chip technology on each filter. That's why you can't reset. You can't reset the RFID. It's going to tell you to get a new one. It'll tell you when to purchase it with 10% life left, so you never lose the ability to work with the unit. All right, let's talk about the final stage of our mechanical filtration technology, and it's our patented activated carbon filter. Like our eSpring product, we use high-quality activated coconut carbon. It is a patent process owned by Amway on how we activate that carbon for water and air. For an example, let's look at the two pictures on the bottom. They're both activated carbon, but the one on my right was an activated design based on what we've done with our patents. After we activate through our process, we have a series of macro pores that gives us tremendous surface area. That additional storage area gives us the ability to capture larger amounts of harmful contaminants. Now, the pore structure of our activated carbon filter is the result of a good balance of macro and micro pores. Then we do a surface coating treatment on the activated carbon, and its role is to absorb that different gases, the chemicals, the odors that cause you grief. Then we have an additional coating or a catalyst that goes after formaldehyde, which work together to give us the removal of formaldehyde. All right, let's look at some third-party data here that we can remove 80% of the type of odors you run into, smoke, pet odors. We can do that within the first 30 minutes, 80% out of the room. The one on the right is we can do within 1 hour, we can remove 90% of the formaldehyde gases in your home. This is tremendous results because in your home, there are a lot of different chemicals in the building construction. Even though you're removing it, it continues to off-gas for long periods of time. So that's why we need a very efficient odor carbon filter to remove that formaldehyde. As I said, with our activated carbon, it has a lot of surface area for contamination capture. Actually, 1 gram of our activated carbon is equal to about 1,200 square meters of coverage, which is equivalent of material to cover 3 basketball courts. 1 gram. Keep in mind, our odor filter weighs a kilogram. So we couldn't show you that stretch demo. That would take all this room and probably most of Beijing. Yep, just like our HEPA ranking of a P4, there's a similar ranking from the China test standards for formaldehyde removal. And here I am to say that we have achieved F4 for formaldehyde removal, the highest ranking. Key point here is that those pores, the macro and micro pores, will get filled and get to capacity. And your lifespan can go anywhere from 4 months to 1 year on the carbon filter. All right, what I'm going to do now is do a quick little demo. Part of the user experience of interfacing with this unit, I want to show you a one-handed filter removal and filter install. But before I do that, I did want to kind of showcase the new wheels that we have for the product. It's so you can now transfer easily in your home from room to room. Now, if you recall with Atmosphere, the regular Atmosphere product, it takes 2 hands to remove the front shell. It takes 2 hands to take the HEPA filter out. I'm going to put my one hand behind my back, and I'm going to start with the shield. And then with the HEPA, I can do 1 hand now to remove. Now, when you get to this, do your cleaning of the pre-filter as you take it out. And similar with the odor, I could grab that with 1 hand, just like the current unit, put that out and put in a new one. Now, what I like about this, down in the bottom, there's 2 magnets. It will find the bottom automatically for you. Then you lift it up in place. Again, that's just an improvement to the user experience, your user experience, so you come up, it's going to be easier to use. Now, we also have the ability with this mechanical filtration, we can remove now over 300 contaminants in the air. That is over 3 times the amount that the current Atmosphere has today, documented. All right, with this high-performance filtration package we have here, we have increased the amount of clean air we can provide. The market research told us ABOs were looking for an increased performance of 20%. So we can now have our output at 510 cubic meters of clean air per hour. To do this, we used our partner with our motor in Germany to develop even a more higher efficient motor than what was in the previous unit. What's truly remarkable is we've increased that airflow, and usually airflow increases noise. But no, that wasn't the case when we worked with our partner. You can see that as the airflow increased, noise at each speed decreased. We need third-party testimonials and certifications to be able to tell this story and for people to have proof. So we have not just 1 or 2 different certifications, we have 6 on this product, 2 of which really attack asthma allergy sufferers. So I'm going to show you a little video here that talks about some of that unique certification.
英国过敏协会经英国过敏协会证实，逸新空气净化器可有效滤除22类102种过敏源。我们可以用手机打开英国过敏协会官网，点击 Help and Support， 选择 Products， 再点击 Filter Products， 选择净化器产品可滤除的不同过敏源类别。随着选中类别的增加，符合的产品将越来越少。接下来，让我们选中全部共22个类别，看看能全部过滤22类过敏源的产品有哪些。没错，得到英国过敏协会权威认可，能同时有效滤除22类102种过敏源的产品，只剩下逸新空气净化器。逸新空气净化器全面升级，守护你的呼吸健康。
I want to talk about a couple things here before I end my presentation, and I want to start with our new display. So we've developed this touch technology just like your phones. There's no more mechanical buttons. It's pretty intelligent too because we save energy because we know that's important. We've got sensors in there so when you approach the unit, it will come alive. As I will just demonstrate here, I'm not going to touch the display. I'm just going to get close to it. We're going to try to show it on the camera here and just watch the black portion of that display. I remember it's magic. So again, we did that to improve the user experience. So when you come up to the unit, you don't have to do anything. It'll know you're there. And then you can see the status. You can make your adjustments. So that's, again, we heard this from ABOs and consumers. We've got to be better. Performance is great, but we need to be better overall for an experience. So we offer a couple other enhancements in this product because we know a lot of people like to move their product from the main room to their bedroom. But we've heard you loud and clear, lights of the current unit is too bright and it causes problems sleeping. So we've added night mode. I'm going to touch the night mode button. It shuts the display down and it runs at less than speed 3 for quiet operation plus performance. Also, within the design, we maintain our monitoring of the dust sensor and of the life of your filters. And filters are now managed with our FID technology. So I said you can't reset the filters, but you have to what? We're going to do what? Purchase new filters. No more resetting. Yes. And the last feature we have is our digital connectivity. Amway's first connected product. You can now use your cell phone to control the unit at home or away. And you can manage multiple units, not just one. This app, the Atmosphere Connect app, will also give you external outside air quality measurements. It will track your filters. You'll know exactly the percentage of life left. And when it gets down to 10%, it's going to give you just a simple button, hit, and orders. Now, we'll constantly update this app and make sure that it gives you long-term benefits. Thank you. And I hope you're as excited as I am to be here to talk about this great product and your upcoming launch. So congratulations and good luck. So, Shay, everybody, thank you.